If you want your invoices to stop looking like this and start looking something like this, then it's your lucky day, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how to significantly increase your prices while essentially doing the same amount of work that you've already been doing. So if you're a creative freelancer, a videographer, an editor, photographer, something like that, and you're struggling to demand the prices that you deserve, this is unfortunate because you're probably really good at what you do. And because you can't get paid what you want to get paid, you're stuck working with shitty clients who obviously pay you like shit. And, they disrespect your time. They're constantly nagging you. They want revision after revision after revision, like all that nonsense. And your life just sucks. Like it probably actually sucks. And it's taken all the fun out of, why you started doing this to begin with, because you actually like what you do. And this is just whack. Like, it doesn't have to be like this, bro. And honestly, bro, I know because I've been there. I've worked with a lot of great clients. I've worked with a lot of bad clients. I've worked with every type of client you could actually imagine. And I've gotten paid a lot. I've gotten paid like shit. Bro, I know how you feel. Like, believe me. Now, I'm here today to tell you that it doesn't have to be like that. Like, it really doesn't. And demanding high prices is actually way easier than you think it is. You just have to do the right things, okay? So you need to understand that clients pay you in direct proportion to how valuable they think you are. Not how valuable you are, how valuable they think you are, okay? When you're in a creative industry, it can often be hard to justify a high price tag simply because what we do is technically subjective, okay? Like, I think my work is dope. Maybe someone else doesn't. Maybe I think this guy's work is dope, but someone else doesn't. Like, everything is subjective. Let me get to the point. Now, what we need to do here is increase our perceived value, okay? Perceived value, not our value, our perceived value. And the one thing that I came across that actually changed the game for me and honestly solved pretty much all of those problems that I was talking about at the beginning of this video is pitch decks, okay? Now, before you run away because you're terrified of pitch decks and you think they're gonna take forever and like you have no design skills and all that shit, bro, with my templates, it'll literally take you 15 minutes and you're gonna be good. And my shit is fire, like actually. If you don't think it's fire, I'll just give you a refund. Now, a lot of people think that pitch decks are only for like these big budget projects, but no, bro, I'm telling you, if you use these and you're in like the $500 to $5,000 price range, bro, these are going to cook for you because no clients in this price range are getting hit by freelancers with pitch decks. So you look better than all of your competition. But that's the most insignificant benefit of all of this. So let me tell you what this actually does. Pitch decks are like steroids for freelancers because your authority skyrockets, okay? When you make a good looking deck, you look like a producer and not just a freelancer. And this allows you to gain pretty much instant respect from your clients because you went out of your way to make this deck when they didn't even ask you to. You give them extreme clarity so they can visualize what the deliverable is going to look like before you even make it. I have this quote, it's clarity closes clients. It's totally true, bro. Clients just want clarity on what they're actually getting. And assuming your deck is dope, which it's going to be because you're going to use my templates and I show you exactly how to make them dope, the clients are going to get hyped up because when they can see what they're going to get before they even get it, they just get excited. And when they get excited, they're going to buy out of emotion and just pay you what you want. You see how this works? Also, you're in control. It's your deck. It's your call. So you are leading the way. This raises your status in the client's eyes because they're like, oh, this guy knows what he's doing. He's leading the way. Like, bro, it looks like you care. And they're going to be like, wow, like this guy really spent time making this deck when you really didn't. It took you like 15 minutes. You're leaning into your strengths because you're communicating with visuals as opposed to just words. It works for everyone, like new clients, old clients, warm leads, cold leads, all of that. You look like a partner, not a contractor, and you can charge more due to literally everything that I just mentioned. And there's honestly a lot more, but I think you get the point. So let me show you what they actually look like. So we got fresh lemons, we got asphalt, stadium pressure, minimal fashion, Tokyo, main stage, which by the way, all of these templates have GIF and video integration. We got YouTube, which is specifically designed for YouTube editors. We got real estate, small business, and street fashion. Honestly, I'm definitely going to increase the price soon. Like actually, like I'm not capping. So don't get mad at me if you're coming back to this page and it's like $150. But for now, the price is $27, which is actually a stupid amount of value considering you can use this to like skyrocket and potentially double your rates. So if you want to skyrocket your rates while essentially doing the same amount of work, hit the first link in the description and you'll thank me later. But now let me show you how to actually make a deck. And obviously I'm going to use one of my examples, but you can make this from scratch if you want. And yeah, so let's just get into it. So you should have a folder that looks something like this. I'm just going to do Tokyo, for example. And so you guys are going to notice on some of these with like the thin borders right here, if you want to change the background, you actually have to click like right up in here in this like small little section. But you shouldn't even need to change the background. Like I made all of these in a very specific way to fit like different vibes that you're going for. But what you do need to change is most of the other photos. I mean, like if you want, I guess you could use these, but like just, make it your own, like customize it. Like that's kind of the point of this, is to show the client like your inspiration, your ideas, stuff like that. So you just go here, click replace image, boom, upload from computer, that easy, super easy. So also you're gonna notice right here, write a quick headline that summarizes your deck, do exactly that. Maybe if we were working on like the one for main stage, for example, I would put content game plan for EDC Vegas to hit the algorithm or something like that, A quick headline that just summarizes what you're about to talk about. Okay, so deck outline, same thing here. These are all here for a reason. You can change them if you want, but I recommend just like sticking to the templates. Change the photo. Okay, so let's just keep it going. We got the overview, the creative breakdown. Here's like copywriting prompts. Just like follow the prompts, put it in, plug in your own photos. I'm going to talk about where to find your photos in a moment. The team, the core. If you don't have a team, you can get rid of this slide. It doesn't really matter. The vibe. So if you'll notice on all of these, like sections 1, 2, 3, 4, I keep the photos the same, like in the background. So like these slides are the same. So 1, 2, we go down here to 3, and then 4 as well. I like doing this because it makes it feel very cohesive and just kind of clear and creates more structure. Because with pitch decks and, you know, specifically these, it can get kind of, it can be a lot to take in because there's so many visuals, and like then we're going to add like GIFs and videos and stuff like that. It can get kind of overwhelming. So we need to create as much structure and clarity as possible. Okay, so moving on, we got more photos, little storyboard if you want to do that. And then effects transition. So this is like really the good stuff. So using GIFs and videos in your pitch decks is like actually a cheat code if you're in the video space. So if you're like a videographer or an editor, bro, this shit is actually like such a hack because it allows the client to actually see what they're going to get before you even make the deliverable. You know, it's crazy. I don't know why more people don't do this. I've had a ton of success and gotten like crazy client feedback when I just show them like a few GIFs and, you know, gets them super hyped up and all that. So you might be wondering, where do I find the GIFs and the photos? So for the GIFs, bro, this is a cheat code. Go to iCandy.com. iCandy has 3 N's. And I'm not affiliated with iCandy at all. I just use it a lot myself to get like inspiration and stuff like that. You're gonna go here and bro, they have such a fat library of stuff, like all this stuff. But check this out. So you click on one of these and it's sorted by like transition type, effect type, stuff like that. You click into one of these, boom, even more. Like endless amounts of sauce. And there's so much shit on here, bro. Like it's actually such a cheat code. So yeah, so go on iCandy, find inspiration of like shit that you like, shit that you want to do, and then throw it in your deck. And your clients are going to be like, bro, like that's sick. It gets them excited, makes you look better. You can charge higher rates. Like it's just, bro, it's a cheat code. So where do you go to find good photos? I recommend FrameSet. So FrameSet, it is like maybe $10, maybe $15 a month. You do have some free searches, but bro, these are like actually the best frames, and you can sort by like color, by like all this crazy shit. So it's goated. iCandy is free, which is super lit. FrameSet is paid. But if you don't want to use FrameSet, well, you have, okay, first of all, you have some free searches on FrameSet, but if you don't want to use it, bro, just use like Unsplash. There's some good stuff on there. Some of it's bad. It's a little harder sometimes because they're like stock photos. But yeah, bro. And enjoy making way more money than you're currently making because this shit is actually like a cheat code to demand high prices from your clients. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and go make a deck. And yeah, peace.